When a woman is genuinely and deeply interested in you, her actions often speak louder than words. While some signs can be subtle, others are unmistakable. If you're trying to figure out whether she's just being friendly or if she's seriously into you, this detailed guide will walk you through the 5 telltale signs that she's insanely interested in you. Number 1, she makes consistent eye contact. When it comes to interpreting attraction, few nonverbal cues are as powerful and revealing as eye contact. The eyes, often called the windows to the soul, can convey a range of emotions, from subtle curiosity to intense desire. If a woman consistently maintains eye contact with you, especially when the situation doesn't require it, it could be a clear indication that she is deeply interested in you. She may not always say how she feels directly, but her eyes can speak volumes. When a woman is attracted to someone, her body often bypasses conscious control, and one of the first signs to emerge is her gaze. Consistent eye contact, especially when held just a few seconds longer than normal, is more than just politeness. It's a subconscious invitation, a silent message saying that she sees you, not just physically, but in a more focused, attentive, and emotionally charged way. Also, it's important to note that the context of the eye contact matters. If she's maintaining this gaze in a group setting where attention is typically divided, it becomes even more significant when her eyes keep returning to you despite other distractions or conversations. It suggests that her interest is not casual or fleeting, it's focused and deliberate. She's choosing, even subconsciously, to prioritize you in her field of attention. Additionally, the quality of the eye contact can provide even more clues. Is her gaze soft, warm, and slightly lingering? Does she glance away quickly when you catch her looking, only to look back again soon after? These subtle behaviors are often involuntary signs of emotional investment. They reflect not only an interest in what you're saying, but also a desire to connect with you on a more intimate level. Furthermore, consistent eye contact can build a sense of closeness and shared emotional space. If she holds your gaze while you're speaking, it signals that she's actively listening and emotionally engaged. It's not just about seeing you, it's about being present with you. That depth of attention is rarely given to someone she views as just a friend or acquaintance. It often signals a deeper curiosity, possibly even an unspoken attraction. In the early stages of attraction, people often rely more heavily on nonverbal signals because they're safer, subtler ways of expressing interest. A woman who is insanely interested in you may not come out and say it right away, but if her eyes keep meeting yours and holding that connection, you can be almost certain she's drawn to you both emotionally and physically. So, when you notice her eyes meeting yours with a mix of frequency, warmth, and intention, consider what that means. You're not just catching her attention, you're holding it. And in the language of attraction, that says more than words ever could. Number 2, she mirrors your actions and speech. Human behavior is often shaped by subtle cues and unconscious gestures. One of the most telling signs of genuine emotional interest, especially in the realm of attraction, is the act of mirroring. When a woman is deeply intrigued or emotionally drawn to someone, she may begin to mirror their actions and speech without even realizing it. This subconscious behavior reveals a strong connection forming beneath the surface. Mirroring is not always overt or exaggerated. It can manifest in small, easily overlooked ways. For instance, if you find yourself crossing your legs and she does the same moments later, or if you lean in while talking and she suddenly mirrors your posture. These can be strong indications that she feels connected to you. Also, pay close attention to her speech patterns. If she begins adopting phrases you frequently use, or matches your tone and pace during conversation, this alignment is more than coincidence. It's a psychological signal of rapport and admiration. Additionally, shared laughter is a powerful form of mirroring. When someone laughs in sync with you or picks up on your unique sense of humor quickly, it suggests a level of emotional attunement. This kind of reaction often goes beyond simple politeness. It reflects a desire to harmonize emotionally. Furthermore, this mirroring behavior may extend to lifestyle choices or preferences. You might mention a favorite type of music or food in passing, and she later brings it up or shows sudden interest in it. This alignment signals she's not just listening, but absorbing and reflecting aspects of your personality because she values them. It's important to understand that this type of mirroring is rarely forced. It doesn't come from a place of imitation, but from an instinctual desire to create closeness and familiarity. Also, this behavior is often strongest in environments where genuine attraction is at play. If a woman is casually interested, she may engage in conversation, but remain more independent in her actions and mannerisms. But when her interest is deep and sincere, you'll likely notice her naturally syncing with your rhythm, whether in speech, gesture, or emotional expression. Furthermore, mirroring can be a subtle invitation for you to open up. When someone mirrors your behavior, they're often signaling that they're emotionally safe and receptive in the case of romantic interest. This becomes a silent but potent form of encouragement, an unspoken way of saying, I see you, I understand you, and I want to connect. So if you notice a woman adopting your phrases, matching your body language, or laughing at your jokes with genuine ease, take a closer look. This subconscious syncing could be her way of showing that she's not only interested, but possibly deeply drawn to who you are. Number 3, she initiates contact. When trying to decipher whether a woman is truly and deeply interested in you, one of the clearest signs often lies in something that may seem simple on the surface: who reaches out first. In a world where communication has become both more accessible and more casual than ever, the decision to initiate contact takes on greater meaning, especially when it's done consistently and with genuine intention. If she's the one starting conversations, it isn't just coincidence or habit. Women who are genuinely and intensely interested will often take that first step to bridge the distance, whether it's through a good morning text, a spontaneous meme, or a heartfelt message asking how your day is going. This behavior reflects more than just politeness or friendliness. It's an effort to stay connected, to create shared moments, and to make sure you know that you're on her mind. Also, pay attention to the rhythm and tone of these interactions. A woman who initiates contact regularly is likely doing so because she wants to maintain a certain level of closeness. She's not simply reaching out for the sake of conversation. Rather, she's reaching out to you specifically. It shows that she finds comfort and joy in your presence, even if that presence is virtual at the moment. Additionally, women who are highly interested tend to notice the small details in your life. When she follows up on something you mentioned in passing, like a meeting you were nervous about or a plan you were excited for, it's a clear indication that she's listening intently. Initiating contact gives her the perfect opportunity to show that attentiveness, reinforcing that she values not only your time, but also your thoughts and experiences. Furthermore, when a woman takes the lead in communication, it breaks the traditional mold where men are often expected to pursue. This shift speaks volumes about her comfort level with you. She's confident enough to reach out without waiting for you to make the first move. That kind of effort suggests emotional investment and a strong desire to keep you as part of her everyday life. In essence, when she initiates contact, it's rarely without reason. It's a small yet powerful act that reflects deeper feelings and a clear interest in cultivating a stronger connection. So the next time her name lights up your phone first thing in the morning, or she checks in out of the blue, consider it more than a casual message. It may just be a sign she's truly and deeply interested in you. Number 4, she teases you in a playful way. One of the most telling yet often overlooked signs of deep romantic interest is playful teasing. When a woman is genuinely interested in you, her behavior tends to become more animated and personal. Among the many subtle signals she might send, teasing stands out as an especially intimate and revealing one. This isn't the kind of mean-spirited teasing that makes you feel small, but rather a light-hearted, flirtatious dance of words and gestures designed to capture your attention and create a spark. Playful teasing often emerges naturally when a woman feels comfortable around someone she likes. It's her way of saying she's engaged, that she's tuned into who you are and enjoys the back and forth of your interactions. For example, she might jokingly poke fun at your outfit, call you by a quirky nickname, or gently challenge something you said, all with a glint in her eye and a smile that gives away her affection. This kind of teasing is her way of deepening your connection while keeping the mood light and fun. Also, teasing acts as a tool for building a unique bond. By engaging you in witty banter or light sarcasm, she's carving out a special dynamic that feels exclusive to just the two of you. It sets you apart from others in her social sphere because she's willing to invest energy and creativity into your interaction. This behavior is rarely directed towards someone she feels indifferent about. It's typically reserved for those she finds intriguing or attractive. Her jokes and gestures not only expressions of her sense of humor, but there are also subtle bids for attention and shared laughter. Additionally, this kind of playful behavior often acts as a test of compatibility. When she teases you, she's observing how you respond. Can you take a joke? Will you tease her back in return? If you meet her energy with a similar spirit, laughing along or gently ribbing her in response, it creates a rhythm that can be incredibly appealing. This mutual teasing builds trust, signaling that both of you can be yourselves without fear of judgment or rejection. Furthermore, her teasing might escalate in creativity or frequency. The more she becomes invested, it may start with a comment on your coffee preferences and devolve into inside jokes that only the two of you understand. These shared moments not only reflect attraction, but also a desire to create lasting, emotional memories. Playful teasing in this context becomes a language of flirtation, where humor, interest, and affection blend into one seamless form of communication. In the end, if a woman teases you in a coarse spirit, playful way, especially in a manner that feels natural, frequent, and affectionate, it's often a strong indicator that she's insanely interested in you. This kind of behavior reflects more than just attraction. It reveals a comfort level, a desire for connection, and a willingness to let her guard down. Pay attention to the spark behind her words and the smile that follows her jests. Chances are there's more to her teasing than just jokes. It might just be her heart speaking in disguise. Number 5, her body language opens up around you. When it comes to understanding whether a woman is deeply interested in you, her words may not always give you the full picture, but her body language often will. Non-verbal cues have a unique way of revealing emotions that might be too subtle or complex to express outright. In particular, one of the strongest indicators of attraction is when her body language begins to open up around you. This subtle transformation suggests not only comfort, but also a growing emotional and physical connection. One of the first things you might notice is how she positions her body when you're around. If she consistently angles herself toward you, even in a group setting, it's a quiet but powerful signal of focus and interest. This instinctive movement often happens without her realizing it, driven by a subconscious desire to connect more closely. Additionally, she may lean in when you speak, bridging the physical gap, as a sign that she's genuinely engaged in what you're saying. This isn't just about hearing better. It's an expression of closeness and receptiveness. You may also observe changes in her facial expressions. Blushing, for example, often happens when someone feels emotionally stimulated, excited, or even slightly nervous in a positive way. When her cheeks flush while she's talking to you, it can suggest a level of emotional arousal that goes beyond casual interest. Furthermore, smiling easily and often when she's with you can be another telling indicator. A relaxed, natural smile indicates comfort, while a spontaneous grin that lights up her face suggests joy in your presence. Her hands can reveal just as much as her eyes or smile. If she's playing with her hair gently, twirling a strand or brushing it behind her ear while maintaining eye contact, this often signifies a mix of flirtation and nervous excitement. It's a classic sign of attraction that many people revert to when they're trying to maintain composure while feeling emotionally exposed. Additionally, you might notice that she stops engaging in closed-off behaviors, like crossing her arms, and instead opens up her posture. This relaxed stance signals that she feels safe, valued, and genuinely wants to be near you. Moreover, physical proximity often speaks volumes. A woman who is interested won't just sit or stand near you. She'll find subtle ways to move closer over time. She might inch your chair toward yours, walk closely by your side, or find reasons to initiate light, casual touch. These gentle shifts often accompany an open posture and are usually not accidental. They reflect a desire to be physically and emotionally connected. All of these signals combine to paint a clear picture. When a woman's body language opens up around you, it's a powerful, unspoken statement of interest. It reveals her comfort, her excitement, and possibly even a growing affection. And while words can sometimes be crafted to protect or conceal true feelings, the body often unknowingly shares exactly what the heart is trying to say. Thanks for watching. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe for future videos.